just kind of here waiting for the Booktube-A-Thon to start. I think it starts in about 10 minutes in my time zone. And I'm just sitting here in bed with my dog, and there's another one under the bed, but I can't really see him. But yeah, when the Booktube-A-Thon starts, I will be starting with The Wrath of the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. Just started, I'm only a few pages in, but it's very intriguing. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to do like daily updates. Not sure how well it's gonna go, and sorry for talking so quietly, but since it's 11:53 right here, everyone else in my house is asleep. So yeah, just trying to be quiet. But yeah, good luck with the Booktube-A-Thon, and I hope you guys have a good start to it. Good morning. It's about 11 o'clock here on day 1 of the Booktube-A-Thon, and so far I haven't read anything since I've been up. Been up for about an hour, but I did get 40 pages into The Wrath of the Dawn last night, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Hey everyone, it is about 1:30 in the morning on day 2. I got home from work about an hour ago, and I just got ready for bed, and I thought I'd just update you guys on what I've read today. And yeah, so far today I've read 178 pages of The Wrath of the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, and I am loving it so far. I'm slightly confused during some parts, but overall I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. And for anyone who's read it, I'm excited to see what's caused some of the things to occur, and if you've read it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, sorry about talking so quietly. It's 1:30 in the morning here, and everyone else in my house is asleep, so I'm trying not to be too loud. But anyway, I also listened to a little over an hour of Troublemaker, Surviving Hollywood and Scientology by Leah Remini, and I'm really enjoying it. It's very interesting, and I love just like listening to her perspective of Scientology and her life and kind of how she got into it. And her narration is hilarious. It just adds so much to the story. But yeah, I'm currently in bed, getting ready for bed. I have a dog in my bed again. See? Little puppy. But yeah, I might read a little bit more before I go to bed, but I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd update day 2 of the Booktube-A-Thon, and it's about 2:30, I think, and I've been up for about 4.5, 5 hours, and I've done like nothing today. I've read about 30 pages of The Wrath of the Dawn, and then I filmed the Booktube newbie tag for my channel. I have no idea when that's gonna go up. It might go up before this vlog, it might go up after this vlog, I'm not entirely sure. So I'll have to, planning on walking my dogs in a little bit when it cools down a little bit, because it's like 90 degrees. But yeah, it's about 90 degrees here, so I'm just waiting for it to cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna take them for a walk, and I'll probably listen to a little bit of Leah Remini's Troublemaker on Audible. I'm really enjoying that so far. It's quite hilarious listening to her talk. And when I get done that, I plan on reading some more of The Wrath of the Dawn. I'm also gonna bring it to work tonight, and I have another little bit of time to read that tonight. And I put some mascara on, and I've already rubbed it off kind of, because I forgot I was wearing it because I don't wear makeup very often. So I rubbed my eyes, and then I realized I'm wearing makeup and I can't do that. Take that off. But yeah, so that's kind of been my day so far. Haven't done much. But yeah, so I just thought I'd update you guys on what I've done so far. I'll probably update you guys later when I get back from work. It is now day 4 of the Booktube-A-Thon. It's about 2:30 in the morning or so. And I thought I'd just update you guys on what I read on day 3. I listened to about 2.5 hours of Troublemaker on Audible. I have about a little less than 2 hours left of that. I'm really enjoying that so far. I also finished The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. I'm not entirely sure how many pages I read, but I read like a little over half, I think, or so, maybe a little under half, I'm not entirely sure. I also read the 3 novellas in the Wrath and the Dawn series, and I enjoyed all of those. And I'm planning on going into town tomorrow, so I am going to stop and get the Rose and the Dagger, so I can continue with the Wrath and the Dawn duology, because I absolutely loved the first book. It was amazing. Also, sorry for talking so quietly. It's 2:30 in the morning, so I'm trying to be quiet. I also read volume 2 of Tokyo Ghoul. I just finished that. So today has been a pretty productive day. And yeah, as I mentioned, I am going into town tomorrow, or later today technically. I'm going to see Spider-Man Homecoming finally, and I'm going to get the Rose and the Dagger, and then I'm going shopping for a little bit, but I'm planning on finish a book entirely outdoors, possibly finishing Troublemaker on Audible. If I don't finish tomorrow, I will finish it on Friday. And then I also want to see if I can do the Finish a Book in 1 Day challenge with the series of unfortunate events. But yeah, so today I have finished 1 book, read 3 novellas, and then finished manga. So I would count that as a pretty good day. Also, it's my puppy. We gave them all baths today, and they're not too happy with us, but they smell nice. So it's handsome. It's my handsome man, yes. But anyway, I am going to bed now because it is 2:30 in the morning. So yeah. So I just got back from seeing Spider-Man Homecoming, and it was amazing. And Tom Holland was hilarious. He was like the perfect Peter Parker and the perfect Spider-Man, and it was fantastic. And I'm so excited to see him in Infinity Wars in a couple years. It was amazing. It was hilarious. And then the Captain America's end credit scene, for any of you who've seen it, it was just perfect. But yeah, so I also went to BAM afterwards, and I got the Rose and the Dagger like I said I would. And it's actually an autographed edition. Can't see that. But it's autographed. So, let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, my first autographed copy. And then I also ended up picking a book up that I wasn't anticipating on it, but BAM was having a like $3.97 and up kind of sale thing that they occasionally have, and I saw A Court of Thorns and Roses in hardback for $5.97. $6. So I couldn't pass it up, so I got that as well. I'm supposed to stop buying books, but I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. But yeah, so it was a pretty good day. And since I just got home, I am going to start The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I had intended on reading The Carnivorous Carnival, but then I felt like picking this up because I wasn't in the mood for a series of unfortunate events. But yeah, this is only like 200 and something pages. 251 pages, so I should be able to finish this pretty quick. And I didn't get to read outside today because it's been raining all day, so hopefully I can read my book outside tomorrow. I'm just gonna go get some dinner, read The Gunslinger, probably watch an episode of Bob's Burgers while I eat. So I'll update you guys later. It's now the morning of day 5, and I read a pretty good amount last night, or yesterday. I ended up reading 3.5 volumes of manga, and then I finished the 4th one today, this morning when I woke up. But yeah, that is what I read last night. So I read Haikyuu Volume 1. This is the one I finished this morning. I read Fairy Tail Volume 2. Food Wars Volume 1, and I forgot how hilarious this was from when I watched the manga, and I'm excited to continue on with this. And then Tokyo Ghoul Volume 3. And I had intended on waking up and reading The Gunslinger because I didn't get to read any of it last night, but I think I'm going to read Volume 2 of Haiku. I'd get it out, but it's kind of under a pile of things, so I don't feel like getting it out right now. But yeah, that's what I'm intending on reading this morning. And since it's a really nice day, I'll probably take that and then The Gunslinger outside and see if I can finish either of those outside. I'll definitely be able to finish Haiku outside, but I want to start Gunslinger. And I do have work tonight, which is not fun, but I should be able to read during there. And then I have read like another hour, or listened to another hour of Troublemaker on audiobook. So I have about like 10-15 minutes left of that, which will definitely get done on my car ride to work. And then once that's done, I might continue listening to the Sherlock Holmes audiobook that I haven't listened to that in a while, but I might pick that back up, see how far I can get into that. And yeah, I'll update you guys later on. Hey guys, it is now day 6 of the Booktube-A-Thon. It's about 3 o'clock, and I thought I'd just kind of update you guys on what I've been doing, what I've been reading. I just got done some yard work, and I took a shower, and I'm wearing a Wonder Woman t-shirt, which is fantastic because she's amazing. But anyway, so I am on page 45-ish of The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this so far. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's not like terrible, but it's the writing style and like the language is something that you kind of have to get used to with this book. But it's only 250 pages, so I'm gonna finish it hopefully today or tomorrow before the readathon ends. I've also read Haiku. I finished volume 2 of that yesterday, so this also completed the read a book outside challenge. So that was cool. It was a really nice day out yesterday. I also started The Gunslinger outside. And then I also finished Troublemaker last night on my way home from work, and then I listened to another like 10 or 15 minutes of the Sherlock Holmes audiobook. I know I'm definitely not gonna finish that before tomorrow because there's like if I listen to it like every single minute of the next like till like the end of the readathon, I wouldn't be able to finish it. But yeah, I'm currently listening to that, and my plan is to finish Gunslinger. I'm gonna read for another hour or so before I have to get ready for work, and then I'll bring that to work with me. And then I also want to read Short History of Boston, Haiku Volume 3, and I'm like, how many pages am I? I'm like 8 pages into the Carnivorous Carnival, and I want to read some more of that before the readathon ends. I know I'm not going to finish it, but I would like to get a little more into it. But I think it's been a pretty decent readathon. I've read quite a bit. Pretty proud of myself, especially considering it's only been a week. But yeah, that's about all I have planned so far. I thought I would try like vlogging as I'm driving. I am now on my way to work, and sorry about this video angle. So yeah, we're gonna see how well this works. Read up to page 77 of The Gunslinger before I had to leave. I'm enjoying it more now. I think I just had to get used to it, and like the setup and the writing style, and like because like there is like a different kind of language because they're not technically on Earth, but like there are like similarities to Earth and Earth culture. But yeah, so I think I'm getting more used to it now, and that's a good thing because I was kind of iffy about it, but now I'm starting to enjoy it more. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, on Monday I ended up taking the day off from work because there is a Harry Potter event going on downtown where I live. So that's very exciting. Me and one of my other Harry Potter obsessed friends are going to that. And it's like a 4-hour event or something, and there's like food, and like the entire downtown area is gonna be like transformed into like Harry Potter themed things. I'm gonna be with my friend. They have like food, and I'm hoping it's like Harry Potter themed food. It might not be, but I'm hoping it is, because that would be awesome. I'm also going to be wearing my Slytherin sweatshirt. Well, I might not be wearing it because it's kind of warm out lately, but I'll bring it. And I'm going to be bringing my Vine wand I got when I went to Harry Potter World back in April, and I'm so excited. And I love having friends just as obsessed with Harry Potter as I am. And it's just going to be a whole hell of a lot of fun. But I think I'm going to go now and listen to some music as I drive. I might try this some more. So I got home from work about half an hour ago or so. I ended up being let out early because we were so slow because it's such a nice day out. And so I figured I'd just kind of update you guys. Words are hard, guys. But I thought I would just update you guys on what I read last night, since I forgot to update you guys, and then what my plan for the rest of the readathon is, since it ends tonight at midnight and it's so sad. But anyway, I got to page 133 of The Gunslinger by Stephen King. So it's about how far I am, so I have a little less than half left, and I'm definitely going to be able to finish this tonight. And then I still want to read A Short History of Boston and Haiku Volume 3, and then hopefully start or continue reading Carnivorous Carnival, see how far I can get into that. And I'm just going to kind of play it by ear, depends on my mood. I might not read Carnivorous Carnival, I might pick up a Game of Thrones because I'm really interested in reading that one. But I'm definitely finishing The Gunslinger. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was at the beginning. It's definitely picking up and I'm getting used to things, so that's good. Now I'm just gonna go get some dinner, and then I'm gonna watch an episode of Bob's Burgers while I do that, and then I'm gonna keep reading. It is officially the end of the Booktube-A-Thon. Well, technically it ended 2 hours ago, but I was reading my book and I didn't realize it was over. I read Haiku Volume 3, which I absolutely loved, and then I also finished The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I just finished this at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I am going to count it as being read during the Booktube-A-Thon because I did read over half of it. About 70 pages left actually of it by the time the readathon actually ended. So yeah, I'm just gonna count it towards my readathon total because it's just easier to do that than try and figure out where I actually ended up stopping. Also, sorry for speaking so quietly. My mom is down the hall with her door open, so I don't want to disturb her or wake her up. But yeah, tomorrow I will film like a wrap-up for this. I'm going to be filming my monthly wrap-up